It's February 26th.
Welcome to Watcher Weekly, filmed here in our Breather office, a show where we kick back, chat, and answer your guys' questions to the best of our ability.
Keep in mind that you out there can submit your own questions for future episodes on all our socials. We are Watcher, we are Watcher, we are Watcher.
Or you can just comment on the
Patreon.com/Watcher, or comment directly on the video on this channel.
We even have an email address now.
That's true.
Where you can submit Watcher Weekly intros.
Do you live in a weird place? Do you have strange friends?
Yeah.
Are you
Let's see them.
a talented person? Film a little intro and just say the words, "It's time for Watcher Weekly."
Maybe do it while you're making an omelet, or getting rid of the omelet later while pooping.
No!
Don't do that. Don't do that.
Please don't.
We're actually shooting this episode early because tomorrow we're jetting off to soupy old London town.
That's right.
Soupy old London.
Yeah, well, it's a rainy town.
It's also an island in a bowl of ocean.
Is that true?
I guess it's technically an island, yeah.
I mean, to get from the United Kingdom to the mainland. Is that what they call it there? The mainland?
I don't
no
know.
idea.
You take the channel.
You do take the channel.
What the hell is the channel?
It's the
You
tunnel.
idiot.
Is that
The channel
Plus
tunnel.
channel.
It's a portmanteau.
Is that where
Don't
the
you
tube?
know?
Is that where the tube goes through?
No, it's the channel, and there's a train that goes in the channel, not the tube.
Not the tube.
Yeah.
I guess it is kind of a tube.
But it's not the tube.
It's not the tube. This is the chill zone, so it's fine to be chilling out here.
Yeah, it's weird. I missed last week's episode.
You actually haven't even
did.
seen it
I
yet.
haven't seen it. I don't know what happened as of this moment of time of filming.
It was a perfectly normal episode.
I think so too.
I actually went over there to Lauren's desk to take a peek. I saw some hats of some sort.
I don't know what you're talking about. Maybe were you wearing a hat? I don't
I
remember.
don't remember.
Maybe I'm going crazy.
That's probably
Possible,
it.
yeah.
Either way, I can't wait to see what that show is without me.
It was not nearly as good.
Thank you. Thank you. Appreciate that.
Yeah.
Thank you.
You're being honest, too. So what's going on? Well, we've got some content to talk about, huh? Juicy.
What?
Takes a little nuggets of content.
Tourist Trap came out last week.
That's right.
That was
Hey, before we
That
get
was-
into that, I feel like we've been lax. I just want to say, make sure you're registered to vote.
feel like that could have came up in the chill zone.
That's what I meant. I didn't want
we're
to
still
move
in the
on.
chill
with-
zone.
Oh, we
This is
yeah.
still the chill
reverted.
zone.
We round
moved
and
back.
then went to the chill zone. Now
Check
we're
with your
back.
friends, make sure they're registered.
What is
It's
happening
an
right
important
now?
I'm
thing.
reversing into the chill zone.
You're touching my
Yeah,
shoulder.
Be on it, get on it. We'll remind you you're
Oh
fine.
God!
Tourist Trap came out this week.
That's right.
Tourist Trap did come out. It was yet another child that we birthed on this channel. The last one, in fact.
Well, what's funny is it was the first one that was conceived.
Yeah.
And now we start the cycle over again, and
Move on to episode 2 of Puppet History.
which is a very
Whoa.
fun thing. Which is why we
Oh,
we got the little guy on our shirt here. But before we get into that, I guess we could talk about Tourist Trapped a little bit, I suppose, here.
And we got a
No?
little guy on the mic.
Oh, how about that?
I did have a question for Tourist Trap.
Yeah, what was that?
Whose idea was it? I actually never got a lot of clarity on how this idea was formed.
Actually, it was one of the rare cases where I thought of a show where I wasn't sitting down to think of a show. Normally, when I think of a show, it's because I'm sitting down and thinking.
You
I
sit
gotta
down with a blank piece of paper and a pencil.
and I just write show, underline it, and then bullet points. But in this case, I was on a plane. I was having a nice cup of water, and if you're on a plane, you know that's the best cup of water because you're
They say you're not supposed
thirsty
to
as
drink
hell.
water on
No,
planes.
what? No, you're supposed to drink water.
No, but not
No.
plain water.
Not plain water,
Oh, yeah,
but
you-
They
water.
say
Water.
that
Talking about
because
this,
they
yeah.
tell you not to drink the coffee on
The
planes
coffee
'cause
or
the
the
water they
tea.
use is disgusting. But you know what?
It's the
I
same
drink
water.
That coffee.
It's the same water as the sewage water.
Oh, so it's got little poop flakes in it?
Well, no, it's
makes
pre-sewage, I guess, but it's the water used for sewage.
So it's got pre-made poop flakes in it.
Sure. You should drink water on a plane because you need to stay hydrated.
It's
and
good to
also,
hydrate.
best to get over jet lag.
Drink water when you're not on a plane.
Maybe
Drink?
that's why when I wake up from a nap on a plane, like in this case, I'm thirsty AF. I'm like that photo of E.T., dried out and dying, and Elliot thinks he's gonna lose his little pal.
Man, he looked messed up.
Anyways, I woke up from a nap, and then
He did
I
not look good.
woke up and I went, ah! It's just tourist attractions versus hidden gems. Battle hosting with Shane and myself. And then that's how the show got conceived.
Really?
And then I wrote that down in my little notes app, which is where I keep all my ideas. I don't do
Your
pen-
note sack?
My notes app.
App.
Notes
My
app.
notes. Yeah, I have a sack full of notes. It's full of my little secrets.
How deep you want to go into the BTS of this? Because
don't know.
I'll tell you from my perspective what happened. It actually was still not yet decided if it was going to be a Watcher show.
Which is something, if we're gonna talk about anything here, it should be that there's only one episode of Tourist Trap. We talked about this last week. The reason being is it's a fairly hard show to produce. We have to go through a lot of locations.
We're incredibly efficient shooters, though. I'll say that.
Still,
We shot this thing,
2.5 days.
yeah, which is pretty nuts.
More like, it should have been 3 or 4 days.
Probably should have been like a week.
We really zip around.
But there's only one episode, and that's why.
We love it so much that we just wanted to. We were like, this thing is fun.
If you guys like it and you want to see more of it, the best thing you can do is watch the hell out of it.
Yes.
And then share it to your friends and tell them to watch the hell out of it. And then tell those friends to tell other friends to watch the hell out of it. And then tell those friends to tell other friends to tell the other friends to tell more friends
And then like
to watch the
get,
hell out of
get a
it.
nice sandwich board, go out on the street, paint, a URL on it, walk
Yeah.
around, tell
Yep.
people like, have you heard about my new favorite show? So now, as you know, the cycle begins anew.
That's right.
And just like we sow the things that we planted in the spring.
Time is a circle.
I just imagine us in a field right now.
Yeah.
Like,
Do you think we'd make it back in the harvest times?
harvesting
That's
is
a lot of
hard.
work,
It's a
yeah.
hard. It's a
Farming
hard
is
job.
hard.
Farming is hard.
It's all hard on the back. Anyway,
Tourist Trap, great. Puppet History coming up tomorrow. Kate Peterman's in this episode.
Oh, it's a fun ep. It's a fun ep. This is not the ep, though, correct?
No.
can I do a little spoiler teaser?
You can try.
You could try your best.
I've got a feeling you're gonna spoil it.
Yeah, I think you are. Sit back down. Is it time to go to the Q zone?
Do we have to roll a trailer? Oh, no more trailers.
No more
This
trailers.
is the end of the
It's
trailer
over.
zone.
Yeah.
Quick shout out to the boy. No, the man, the guy. What am I saying? To the person.
Stephen Lim is jet lagged.
To the person who edited all of our trailers. He's actually sitting here in the office today.
It's Stephen Castro.
Stephen Castro,
Castro.
a beautiful young man, as talented as he is beautiful, and
Yes.
he's quite talented. So you know what I mean.
I like that he's talking to the camera over there, like it's a fan cam in an audience.
Hey, how's it going? Should we also say something to celebrate the cycle of shows, to look back
Yes,
on them?
yes.
Yes.
This is.
How do you guys feel now that the
This,
show?
this feels like a Wicker Man thing. Like the cycle of shows has concluded.
Or it's
Yeah.
just crazy that all of our fun little ideas are now out there. There's nothing left in the chamber, so to
True.
speak.
Nothing left.
Oh, I got lots of things left in this chamber.
I don't want to see those things after that.
After the Watcher Weekly Plus conversation. If you want to see that, go to the Watcher Weekly
can
Plus.
squirt
Hey,
somewhere
whoa,
else.
whoa! Don't ruin it for the Plus fans.
Put on your question hats, everybody. We still don't have such things, but we've said it now several weeks in a row, so it's a thing, I guess.
Good stuff.
We actually took some questions from Grahamtown this week. Grahamtown?
Ooh, we have from Sarah Mae Watson. What's your Chipotle order?
Good. Love to mention Chipotle again.
We aren't sponsored, but we could be. This could be the beef section, the beefy Qs.
BBQ is brought to you by our good pals at Chipotle.
Well, no, it's got to be something that they're trying to promote. So what are they trying to promote? Like
Beef.
The,
Oh, they're
the
trying to
queso.
promote their queso.
The queso. So get cheesy with it.
I'm a pretty boring man when it comes to my chippies. I like a chicken burrito. I like some mild salsa. I like some guacamole, some cheese, some lettuce, some pinto beans.
Why do you look
Some
like you're
white
being interrogated
rice.
right now?
Sometimes I'll put the medium salsa.
Salsa.
Ooh, spicy.
I like spicy things, but I have a very Caucasian stomach.
And tongue.
No, I can absorb spice through the mouth.
I do a steak, sometimes burrito bowl. I got some fajitas on there, no beans, brown rice. Get some lettuce, some guacamole, some medium salsa. Not the one with corn, but the green one. And then I think then I call it a day.
Whoa, sorry, this is a boring answer.
Do you want to move on? We can move on, Steve.
I'm just answering the question.
You don't
My
have to be a
turn.
question bully. Okay, we'll move on
Wait,
then.
no, I didn't get the answer though.
Sorry,
You know who's
question
cares
bully
about the
says it's no
question?
Yeah,
good.
who cares about the question?
Yeah, who's-
Sarah Mae Watson. That's
Hey,
who
Sarah
cares
Mae
about the
Watson.
question.
I do-
Stephen
Lim doesn't care
wants
about
you to
your
take
question.
a hike.
He actually mimed falling asleep to your question.
Yeah.
No,
Sarah.
no, to your answer. Dang it, now I feel bad. I'm sorry, Sarah.
Too late. Her feelings are already
Mine
crushed.
is chicken, fajita, mild salsa, lettuce, corn, cheese,
corn.
and a little bit of sour cream, not too much. If it's sponsored by somebody else, I'll get chips and guac on the side as well.
If
Steven,
it's,
that's a really exciting order. I love that order.
yeah, that's a
you.
really exciting answer to that question.
That's great.
Moving on, we'll go to Patreon. Danny Ramirez says, would you guys ever travel to New Orleans for Tourist Trapped if you had the chance?
Oh, Danny.
Big time.
Danny, I wish I lived in New Orleans.
He genuinely does.
Actually, I don't. I was there for like 2 weeks. and
Was
I
it too
like-
much?
The thing is,
It's good to visit.
it's good to visit. It almost ruins it. It's like seeing behind the curtain. It's like if it became a Disneyland employee.
It also seems like one of those cities where if you had like millions of dollars, then sure, great
Yes,
to live there
yes.
because you can live in some gorgeous house.
I'd also weigh 800 pounds because I'd eat 800 beignets per day.
Yeah.
Cafe Du Monde. Oh, I know it's
Ooh.
touristy, but that's my
Hey,
bag.
well,
That's a
as
good
we
place.
discovered
That
this
is
week,
my. That's just my
the
bag,
scene,
baby.
Steven, have you been to New Orleans?
I have been. I'm actually going back in March to speak at Tulane.
Oh, very nice.
Top 3 food cities in the U.S.
Yeah.
It's probably in there.
I agree with that. It's quite good.
Cleveland.
Hey, the oranges in Cleveland, West Side Market,
The
though.
oranges.
The
Yeah,
oranges in
changed
Cleveland.
my life
All
on
right.
oranges. When you're a little
I'm not
boy,
gonna-
you eat oranges in West Side Market.
When you're a little boy, an orange means a lot.
Yeah, West Side Market.
Don't
Shout
they
out to
just like
Cleveland.
they don't
Hey,
just fly them in from Florida or something?
They probably.
They're not
Hey,
growing oranges in Ohio. are they?
but no, the quality at the farmers market, they're they're
Ah.
checking for quality. I'm just giving a little shout out to the little people out there. Last time I was on the show, we had Buc-ee's.
Yes.
It was a big hit.
That's good,
A lot of
yeah.
people came at you for looking down on Buc-ee's for never having
You
tried
gotta
it.
know these Southern California lilies. They don't get out of the state much.
They don't.
They don't know what's going on in the rest
I
of
find it real rich. You guys are shitting on Southern California when you moved here. So.
It's nice. I plan to leave as soon as possible. Someone commented last week. They were like, "I love it. Could you guys answer some more questions?"
Yeah,
Oh,
good
gotcha,
stuff.
okay.
Plant Friend. This is from Patreon. What accents can you do best? Do them.
None.
Each one of us must do one.
I think I do poor accents across the board, but if I'm going to embarrass and possibly disrespect a culture, I guess it would be the UK maybe.
Give it a go. Wait, what's the sentence we should say?
You should be uniform.
Yeah.
You know what? I'll do a Southern accent instead.
What a lovely day. I sure could go for an orange right now.
Wish I was in Ohio. Man, what a lovely day. I could go for an orange right now.
Well,
Put
you're
that-
just a cartoon.
Put that in my mouth. Get that nice citrus going down to my jowls. That tastes good.
If you lived in the South, I don't think you'd make it. Steven, you got anything in the chamber?
What do I got in the chambers?
This is really just a Trojan horse to get you to do your actual Southern accent.
Nope,
Yeah.
not happening.
Oh.
I'm not being fun. You go first.
I'll do my Australian accent, but I'll do it real quiet because I think it
That's the
needs
only
to
way you
simmer.
can. That's the only way you can do
It
it.
needs to
though.
simmer. A lovely day. Oh, could really go for an orange.
It was good until the orange. Orange is hard to do with an accent.
Orange.
What is this thing you're doing with your mouth?
The facial expressions is really helping.
Well, the facial expression looks a little bit more kind of like Dick Van Dyke and Mary Poppins.
It's a beautiful,
No, there's that scrunch that I have seen in.
it's a
this
beautiful
download.
Christmas day. Let's go to the beach for Christmas.
I'm gonna call you for some help. 'Cause I'm going to Australia next month.
Okay,
too.
perfect.
Yeah.
I'll be your dialect coach.
Thank you.
Yeah,
All right,
good.
Steven, your turn.
Name one, and I'll just do it.
Southern.
No, except for Southern.
A genuine New York accent, because when you do New York, you just sound Southern.
Wait, what? A New York accent?
Yeah.
Hey, you're Big Apple Steve.
What does
You're
a
Big
New York
Apple Steve.
accent sound like? Here's the thing. I think my brain.
Hey, you talking to
can't-
me? Hey,
Right,
get out of
right,
here with
okay.
this.
A Brooklyn
Sure, I don't
accent.
know. It's
Yeah.
somewhere over there.
Why don't you just give us a good? I'm walking here. I like this.
Percolating. It's
It's a
percolating.
simmer.
Yeah.
He's letting it simmer.
Hey. I'm walking here.
Yeah.
You know who you sound like?
He sounded like Christopher
You sound
Walken.
like Chris Walken.
He said, "I'm walking here," as if he was saying, "I'm Christopher Walken here."
Boys,
I'm
walking
Christopher
here.
Walken
Okay.
here.
This comes from Bella Malonce. When are we going to be able to see Shane and Ryan's handshake? Now, Steven, you caught some heat for this because you prevented
I
the
did.
world from seeing this.
I got some heat, and I thought some people thought it was hilarious that I cut you guys off, but I think the majority of people said, "Wow, Steven, party pooper here, didn't let the handshake happen."
The people who thought it was hilarious were their initials SL.
I don't know. But I will say, I called your bluff. I'm calling your bluff right now. It's fake.
You are dumb.
So you know what? I'm getting out of this scene. I want to let you guys take care of this.
He really wants us to.
I want to see the handshake. I think it's fake. I think you guys made this up. There's no handshake.
You're gonna be very sorry.
It is
about
a
this.
secret handshake.
It is a
so
secret handshake.
If we
Very
do
big.
it, we have
It
to
defeats
blur
the
it.
purpose of having a secret handshake.
Go ahead. I
If
think
we
it's-
do it, we just have to blur it.
We're gonna
but
blur it
you can
after, right?
confirm that it's real. We gotta stand up a little
Well, we
bit.
can't
for this.
because then the camera's on. Oh, you're right.
can
Yeah,
see
we
us.
can't really do it while sitting down.
Yeah.
You satisfied? That's what you prevented everyone from seeing.
That was real.
You
Can
can't believe it.
Can you confirm?
Can't believe it.
Can't believe that
Censor
just
those.
happened.
Censor. No, I don't want people to know.
Now what? No.
All right, you guys got me there. Hey, how about we hit 3,000 patrons
And then get to
And then
see
we'll
do that
reveal
in slow motion?
this very dumb secret handshake. Well,
Halfway there.
this is a very serious question. I don't
Oh
know.
shit.
We could do it though.
Can we play the serious music?
Yeah. Yeah, then let's play the goofy serious music.
Okay, let's make a joke out of it.
Yeah. Jessica Zen says, is it still scary to be doing something as independent as Watcher?
It doesn't feel independent because, I mean, at the start it was the three of us. It is scary in the sense that, you know, this could all crash and burn.
In fact, if
But
this building burned down, Watcher would be done.
that's
That's
true.
not true.
No, that's not true.
We have,
Insurance, baby. If this place goes up in flames and we all die, then it's like, well, I guess it's no big deal that the company didn't make it because we're all dead.
True, but if that does happen, we did film out our slate and edited all of our episodes.
Yeah,
because
keep
we put a lot
tuning
of-
in
just
here.
laugh through those tears.
Yeah.
Anyways, question was, is it?
Is it scary?
Yes, of course it's scary. It's
Well, I don't agree with that.
I don't think it's scary.
I don't think it's scary.
How do you not think it's scary? I don't understand.
If
the
it all,
both of you.
even if we don't die and for some reason this goes nose down,
Yeah.
Look, we all made stuff we're very proud of. I'll go, and then I'll play TJ.
Oh wow, you're gonna have to go to a dark place to do that.
Yes, I'm ready.
TJ Marchbank, our sound and first AD.
Yeah, he's got the rage.
he has-
He's a nice guy.
He's a nice guy, but there's darkness
doesn't have the
behind
range.
those nice eyes. Who would play Stephen Lim? That's
Steven
the one
would
I
be
wanna.
computer generated.
Yes.
Yeah,
Yes. Like a Pikachu,
yeah, you'd be like a Pikachu,
you know, and you're just talking to like nothing.
and then I'd be played by that old guy from The Witch.
Yeah, you'd be
Ralph
played by
Ineson.
Ralph Ineson for sure. If we're going by accurate casting, yeah, Steven might be Ken Watanabe would be funny as Steven.
He's so old.
I know.
Someone draft up posters for this that we can share.
Who would be me?
Who would be you?
Who would be Ryan?
Pete Davidson.
Pete Davidson is someone whose face kind of looks like my face a little.
I don't know if it would be
It's just the eyes.
appropriate casting.
Yeah, maybe. I don't know. Well, what is Pete Davidson?
I don't know what he is. White as hell.
one last cue here.
One last cue?
Comes from Abigail Dungan. Abigail.Dungan from Instagram. She says, "Why would you rather eat one live bee or 5 fire ants?"
A bee. I'd eat a bee.
I think the ants would be my answer.
You just are out against the bees.
I actually love bees
Shane
with all my heart.
Seems like you
versus
don't.
the bees.
You're saying
sometimes in
you could smoke them in a race.
Well, I mean, I've been around them a lot.
And
I know.
you could eat-
I know
you
about
eat
them.
one?
No.
Sometimes in my pool, my community pool at our
Yeah.
apartment, in the summertime, I see little bees that get stuck in the water, and I pick them up with my hand and I put them in the sunshine so they can dry off and then fly back away.
At what point in this exchange do you eat them?
I don't, but if I had to choose between a bee and fire ants, I would eat a bee because you could probably prevent them from stinging you.
I feel like
Whereas
the
if you get
stinger-
fire ants, you got 5 of them, you're gonna lose track of them.
Well, I don't think you eat them all at the same time. You eat them one by one.
No, but it's 5 at a time.
It's 5 at a
They
time.
never said that.
Well, I think that's part
I
of the,
think it's a given.
I
Yeah.
think it's one at a time.
No.
5 at a time. What would you do? I would probably still choose the fire ant.
I think I choose the fire ants because
You guys
are
that
suckers.
stinger
You
could
guys
go
are
rogue,
done
man.
for.
That stinger hits you in
Yeah.
the
You guys
tongue.
are gonna be done for.
Can you imagine getting stung in the tongue?
I mean,
I guess that's
what
what's
about
like
you
eating.
take-
a
I
ghost
want to know
pepper.
what your experience is with eating live bugs. Because I've eaten a spider. I've eaten a worm. I've eaten
Live?
ants. Yes.
I feel like this question's more illuminating than I thought it would be. What are you
I've
doing?
eaten a cicada.
Live?
Yes, all of
Why?
these live. A June bug. I've eaten a June bug.
Okay, now
you
this.
know about this?
I did not, and this is coming with the context of Shane collecting encased butterflies in glass.
Well, honestly, it's a funny thing. It's funny to make people chuckle, you know. Like one time, I was out camping with some people, and we had a June bug, and someone was like, "I dare you to put it over the fire and cook it and eat it." And someone did that, and then I wasn't trying to one up, but then one landed on me, and they were like, "Are you gonna eat it too?" And I was like, "Sure." And I just grabbed it, and I, I just ate it.
You know that poor June bug had a family.
Nah, there's plenty of those. I mean, June bugs are everywhere.
At what point are you gonna eat me?
Sure, cook them.
Cook them.
Don't
if you gotta.
eat them live.
I mean, you can. Protein rich. That does it for this episode of Watcher Weekly. Remember, you can submit your questions to this on We Are Watcher, patreon.com/watcher, youtube.com/watcher. You guys got anything to add?
Subscribe
Yeah.
because we are trying to grow and it helps when people subscribe.
Yeah.
So a lot of y'all watch the show, don't subscribe. Just hit that little subscribe button. Help us get there.
Help us grow, and if you want to grow, I guess eat bugs.
Eat
Because
bugs.
it worked well for Shane.
Yeah. Look at me go. See you next week.